searching for a hero.
Searching for a man.
Who's got all the rights. Searching for a hero. When the dub is just not enough.
When the dub is just not enough.
Ultraman! When you get overly invested into the English dub of a show, no matter how bad you might think the dub is, it does hurt a little inside when you can't watch any more of the episodes dubbed. It's like you got so invested, into watching the Japanese version and the American version and comparing them. But now it's like a part of the show is just missing. It's kind of sad.
I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. But we have to move along. We have to do Ultraman
Move
Tiga,
along.
episode 25 through 28. And no English dub, so Hori can finally catch a break. That's the one upside. No more dunking on Hori, but I still miss the dub now. It's like it's become so it's just it's like even just Ultraman in general. It's like I'm not the biggest Ultraman fan. It's been no secret, but when you invest enough time and energy into a season, it's like you want to keep it going, but it's man, when your tradition gets disrupted, it's kind of you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, thankfully we never have to deal with getting the English dub of Kamen Rider Kabuto from the Philippines, or Bioman also from the Philippines.
True.
But yeah, we're just gonna do the Japanese subs for Kamen Rider because that's easy. And Super Sentai, we're doing Boom Boomger, no worries there. But
don't stop the boom boom.
Tiga. I miss hearing Wayne Grayson's voice. The godfather of the people of light, capiche? Man. So much fun. But I have to say, if I had to summarize the premise of these 4 episodes, it would be vendetta, because basically 2 out of the 4 episodes is just monsters from the first cluster of episodes coming back for revenge.
Yes.
Yeah. And thankfully the superior of the 4 is actually in the first of these episodes. So yeah, here we go. All right.
Kira Lloyd is back.
Yep. Yes, the Ultra Hater itself is just trying to continue propaganda against Ultraman, calling it. But now instead of using a political route, it's using a religious route. Oh, holy bias! Ultraman is the devil. Look at how he does the devil horns when he uses his attack. But aren't the devil horns supposed to ward off the devil? Shut up, you metalhead.
Yeah, even though Tiga is a savior, if anything.
Yeah. Again, people assume metal music is Satan worship, but a lot of metal bands are devout Christians. So, we actually had this conversation. We were talking about Kiva the other day because it's you got heavy metal and you got classical music, but which one's the one that's been constantly rumored for selling their souls to the devil? Vivaldi, Mozart. The devil went out in Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. But yeah, so don't trust anyone who calls someone else the devil. You know, because maybe they might be the evil ones. Like maybe they're the ones trying to enslave humanity, while the devil is trying to use its light in order to unite us, liberate us, and protect us from kaiju, from space and Earth and whatnot. Yeah. Insert Cruel Angel's Thesis theme song. We all know that.
Bum 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 ba 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 da ba.
Daigo was a random guy who found a hologram in a meteorite. It told him to go to the Pyramid of Light, but not the one from Yu-Gi-Oh! And it works because, again, Wayne Grayson.
It does work.
It always works. It's perfect. Yeah. But yeah, what are your thoughts on these 4 episodes in general?
I think they're a good batch of episodes. Episode 28 is actually one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, honestly, I have to say, like, it is a pretty good one too. Again, I had to watch it 3 times because I did have like metabolic crashes while trying to watch it. It's not the episode's fault; it's my pituitary gland's fault. But still, having been able to properly watch it, yes, episode 28 was a fantastic episode. But yeah, no, like the episode 25 though, I'm like, oh man, it's the chief focused episode. And back in my mind, I'm just thinking, oh geez, how is 4Kids going to mess around with this episode? I will never know because episode 25 is not available in the English dub. But yeah, it's a chief focused episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's been a while since she's had her own episode. You know who hasn't had an episode yet? Lieutenant Chief. Literally the dude who does the narration for the 4Kids version of the theme song hasn't had his own episode yet. Yeah, like it's like freaking like he's the one who's every episode you hear it's like, you've been enlisted to a top secret organization called Guts. You have access to the latest weapons and technology. Ultraman Tiga can't do it alone. He needs your help. Like, who are you? And why should we care? Because you haven't had an episode yet. Freaking Hori is the man. He had multiple episodes. Freaking Shinjo ain't the man. But at least he had a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where are you? Like, who are you supposed to be? And why should we give a damn? But yeah, no, it's like he has a focus episode. What is up with that? But at least Chief got her second episode, and we find out, yeah, no, she's a deadbeat mom.
Go figure.
Yeah, go figure. Yeah, I mean, we already knew that she was previously married, but I don't think we knew that she had a kid though. But yeah, no, like now it's like if it wasn't enough that the alien was harassing her in the 3rd episode, now it's trying to brainwash her mother-in-law, and boy, are there so many jokes you could make about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, mother-in-laws never like you. It doesn't matter if you're a woman, your husband's mother's gonna hate you. If you're a dude, your wife's mother-in-law's gonna hate you. Even if you're in a same-sex couple, your mother-in-law's still gonna hate you. I don't know why. It's always the mother-in-law. Why?
I don't know. Maybe their standards are too high.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'll say this. This isn't exactly a good Mother's Day episode. Please tell me this episode did not air in May, whether in Japan or 4Kids. Please tell me this episode did not air on Mother's Day week.
I don't know.
I really hope not. It seems a little late for that, but I'm really hesitant to find out. I'm really scared to find out. I'm like, I got the blinders on and off, like.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look though, because I'm genuinely curious. And yeah, the episode is called Devil's Judgment. So let's see. Japanese air date, February 22nd. Okay, so it's not a Mother's Day episode, but it is a week after Valentine's Day, so that's a little suspect.
It's a little sus.
Yeah, that's a little sus. I'm gonna assume that the American version also aired around February, but again, a little sus.
Maybe.
Sus. Yep. Yeah, but I do find it interesting that February 15th, which falls on the day after Valentine's Day, is a Hori focused episode. So
yeah. Our man Hori.
Man Hori, yeah, that's right. He's our little man. He's a big man. He may not smell good, but he's got the riz. Yeah. Yeah, so like this is so like the kaiju from episode 3 comes back and it's like, oh, I'm an angel, Tiga's the devil, you must denounce him. And things get pretty dire. Tiga has to fight in the dark. And that's where we get some interesting stuff happen in this episode. We did not get that clip from the theme song, the English dub theme song, but we did get a clip that's kind of similar to it. So, yeah, it's like, we need light to save Tiga. Put on your headlights. Put on more lights. Hey, Malcolm, put on more lights. Put on more lights. Put on more lights. Put on more lights. You hear that, Sam Collins? You have to put on more lights. See, I've been waiting such a long time to make that Gridman reference. And now it can be used appropriately. Put on more lights.
And then as soon as Tiga receives the light, he does the whole creation of Adam.
Yeah. No, I think it's funny. Like, oh, maybe he really is the devil because Luce, as in Lightbringer, he's the taker of light. So no, he's not the devil. He's the opposite. He's not the light bringer. He's the light taker. Because he needs to absorb light. No,
I'd say Tiga, he's more of a savior of anything. So it's basically just propaganda.
Okay, I'm shredding my jokes right now. Yeah, you keep going. I have 2 more jokes to shred. Hold on. Clearly, the Evangelion references are not really working for me today, so yeah. And look, there's even like a little girl that kicks Daigo's butt. I'm like, you're getting your butt kicked by a little girl? What's going on here? But we do get something else that's interesting. Kaiju, power form, Kaiju, Sky, speed.
Omni, power, speed. What is this, Jason Voorhees?
Omni power and speed, omni power and speed. Those are forms of Tiga. Okay, I'm gonna shred my Halloween 3 jokes too. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing so horribly today. I swear, this doesn't always happen. Okay. But yeah, no, like the kaiju has form changes too. Wow. Who would have thunk? It's about time they actually used this concept. What took them so long?
Halfway through the show.
Yeah, halfway through the show. Yeah. Yeah. So what are your overall thoughts on specifically 25?
I give it a 7 out of 10. It's all right episode.
Yeah. For me, I give it a 9. It's one of the better episodes. Really confusing. I have to say, like, the one biggest drawback is, seriously, you're a terrible mom. I don't care if, like, you were away in Brazil when your husband died. It's like the fact that you act so relieved that your mother-in-law took your son in so you wouldn't have to deal with it. Are you sure you're qualified to be chief? This does not feel right.
She is the first female chief in the Ultraman series.
Yeah, not setting a good example, are we?
No, not really. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's no, like she may as well be Joey's Wheeler's mom because she's never there. It's like, where is she when Serenity was blind? Where was she when Joey got beat up by Ushio? Where was she when he had his name legally changed to Steve? Where was she when he was trapped inside a video game? Twice.
Exactly.
Yeah. What about the time when you went back in time? Twice. Where was she? Huh? No.
Be there for your son.
Yeah, your son needs you. Your family needs you. For America. For Exhibit. For my grandpa. Grandpa, no! What? Wait. Hold on. Wait, did you just make a Boondocks reference and just shove Solomon Moto into it? Yes. No wonder your parents are never around. You can't keep your anime straight. But Boondocks is not. Shut up.
Just like Avatar isn't anime.
Yeah, or Samurai Jack isn't anime. Or, but I swear, if someone says that Super Crooks is not an anime, they're catching these hands. These Pai Schwa hands, that is, because they actually mention Geki Ranger and Jungle Fury. But the point is, you're catching hands if you're going to say that Super Crooks is not an anime. It was made by Studio Bones. It counts.
It counts.
It counts. Yeah. Next episode. Episode 26. We're at the halfway point of the series, if you don't count the movie. Not much really happens. There's an inverted rainbow. A family goes missing. There's an interdimensional portal. The squad gets inside. They get the family out. Really not much to say, although you have a cute moment where Daigo's carrying Rana, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Honestly, the only thing that's worth mentioning is the fact that the monster copies his moves, so it's like...
Yeah, he tries turning into power type.
And it's like, what? Nothing happened. That's right. Nothing happened. Because when Yellow over there wished that all of you would get 10 wishes, I granted the wish. That means none of you could make any more wishes.
Yeah, but I do like the design of Silvergon in the kaiju in this episode.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was funny how he tries to imitate Tiga. He tries doing the Zeparian beam. He tries turning into power type. And his movement is and his sight is based on movement.
Yeah.
So it was kind of funny just seeing Tiga freeze in place so he can't see him.
Yeah, what's really funny is when it happens in real life, like when a human becomes completely invisible to other humans by being completely still, and it works too. By the way, it's the
Like
art of
Drax.
it's the art of hiding in plain sight. Like if you like walk in a crowd and you're trying to not get spotted, all you have to do is like hunch over slightly, because when people are looking for you, they're expecting a very specific profile, and when you change your profile, you they lose their ability to recognize you. One time, I was able to hide behind a little person.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, and the little person was running too. and I, and I was still cartoonishly hiding behind them, like from the person I'm trying to hide from. I was like perfectly eclipsed by the little person, while the little person was like running around, and it worked. The other person didn't spot me at all. It was amazing. It's crazy how cartoonish the whole situation was, and yet it actually happened.
Oh, so cartoon logic does work.
Yeah, sometimes it does. Sometimes, like you paint a hole in a wall and you can just jump right through it. I don't know how that works, it just does.
It just works.
It just works. Yeah, sometimes steam really does come out of your ears when you're angry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I love how, like, what's it called? Like one thing that always lives in my head rent free is that scene from Ed, Ed and Eddie when like when they eat that hot sauce.
Hi, Eddie.
Exactly. It's like you see like Double D like steam out, and then when he looks at Ed, Ed already exploded. Like, "Hi, Eddie," and then
He's not even phased by it. His head is like a match, and he's
yeah.
not even phased by it.
And all because like freaking like Ed would like eat crayons. It's like cheese. That's not really cheese. Do you really think that cheese? It's orange, not cheese. Well, if you think that, if what you're saying is true, then this blue crayon must be a blueberry pie.
Firm yet crispy.
Yeah. And then it's like, and then Double D's like, banana. Yellow's for banana. You are a banana.
Water! What? Water! Water! I need water!
I swear, on the Buttery Show, we should do like a retrospective on Ed, Ed, and Eddie, just because like that show was a timeless classic. One time I had an idea for a 5 years later movie, in honor of their 10th anniversary. Obviously, the 10th anniversary passed, so there's no point. But I definitely liked my idea for the 5-year movie, and the thing is, it would wrap up a lot of things that weren't already wrapped up by the big picture show. It's a little nice little like epilogue. It's like you don't need to watch it, but you can watch it. And by you can watch it, I mean in my head, not in real life, because it doesn't exist yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's great. You got Johnny 2x4 being a villain. Everyone's graduating high school. Everyone's dealing with their crossroads. With the Eds go on one last hurrah.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, yeah, I just got to find Dan Antonucci and try to like convince him to make this plot point. Yeah. Hopefully someday, maybe.
Hopefully.
But yeah, thoughts on episode 28?
We're at 28 now?
Yeah, we just finished summarizing 28. Oh, wait, no, sorry, 26, 26, 26,
Yeah.
26, 26, 26. My bad. Okay, now I
right.
understand your noticeable confusion. It's like, what, 28? Yeah, 28. Because we're doing episodes 27 through 30. Gaslight.
Omni. Uh, I give episode 26 an 8 out of 10. It's a good kaiju fight. I like the design of Silvergon, and it was pretty funny at times.
Yeah, I would give it an 8 just because the kaiju made the episode. Usually, it would be the opposite. Like I need the plot around the kaiju, but here it's the kaiju itself carried the episode. Just like it will in the next episode, 27. There is a yokai, basically, with a noodle cart. And
is this Kaku Ranger?
Yeah, pretty much. May as well be.
And then you got the guy from Grand Caesar in there.
Mm-hmm. Wait, you mean Gordo?
No, not Gordo. He's from Caesar X.
Right. See, I only watch Justerizers, so
I love Justerizers.
Oh man, that theme song was just that guitar riff from
Justerizer.
Yeah, it's like do 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 do. Down, 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 3,
Just 2, 1,
go! Just rise up. I was like, the instrumentals are so lit. Like, oh my god, this is. Oh my god, why is this not a Kamen Rider season instead of the last 15 episodes of Hibiki?
I don't know. It's more like Toho's take on Super Sentai.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is a Toho project, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, what's it called? Ryukendo is Tomeka.
Takara Tomy,
yeah. Because but isn't Tomeka Rescue Heroes also?
Yes. Yeah, Tomika Hero Rescue Force and Rescue Fire are also Takara Tomy.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I got my syllables mixed up. But yeah, I love how White Riser is it's like.
Oh yeah, Riser Shirogane.
Yeah. He's like. Like you no like that what's that a phone commercial? I'm trying to remember like with those two guys on the ukuleles, and then it's like you got that basketball player at the grocery store. It's like no God, where's that dude even from? Is he from South Africa or Kenya? I know he's a really tall.
Wataru Kenya.
Yeah. Oh man, Battle Kenya though. Freaking, I would gladly watch a movie where Battle Kenya teams up with Denji Blue and Space Sheriff Gavan.
We kind of got that.
If only such a movie existed. If only. But yeah. So
yeah, Kenji Oba, No Way Home.
Kenji Oba, No Way Home. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So, but yeah, freaking this episode 27, freaking, we're chasing after a kaiju in a very comedic fashion. They're even looking inside freaking washing machines for this kaiju, and it's very yokai-like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's why is it kidnapping people, but not this one dude? Well, gee, maybe, honestly, I don't really know. Maybe he's in cahoots with Sonoi from Dawn Brothers. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah. But it turns out it's oh yeah, no, this village is going through a redevelopment plan probably for the Winter Olympics, since it came out in 1997. So yeah, that's a thing. But no, I don't want this village to be remodeled. I want it to be kept as is. But you could do a thing where you do both. You could preserve parts of it while also remodeling other parts of it. I mean, just look at Kyoto. Some parts are modernized, some parts still have that classic Edo style to it. Or
That's true.
Shinto. Yeah, so you could do a blend of things. Just learn to let certain things go. You know what I'm not letting go of though? Getting rid of the Back to the Future ride and the Terminator 2 3D show at Universal Studios with freaking the Simpsons ride and the Minions ride. Okay, the Minions ride is okay, but come on, Back to the Future, that one was a classic. We get eaten by a freaking T-Rex.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat that. No, yeah, not even like Dio throwing 3D knives at you in Cairo can beat
Muda,
that.
muda, 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 muda,
But of course, the kaiju cannot accept the idea of letting go, so we do have an obligatory kaiju fight. It goes just as well as you expect it to. So, there's that. We don't have really much to say about episodes 26 and 27, but they had their moments. They had their moments.
Mm-hmm.
27, I'd also give it an 8. I like the comedic chase scenes the most.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 sounds about right.
Yeah. Plus, I love it's like, my Shadow. Wait, hold on. Hello, Shadow. Get out here. Get out. There we go. Okay. It's just like a 3D blob.
Yep.
It's funny how like Ultraman Tiga shamelessly uses really bad 90s CGI. Like really bad 90s CGI. Like a character from Reboot like vomiting a rainbow type of bad CGI.
Yeah, but it was Tsuburaya trying out new things for the first Heisei Ultraman, so
Yeah. No, I mean, there's a charm to it, but I still laugh at the cringe though. Good times. But yeah, hopefully with Dinah and Gaia, things start to improve over time, as they do in Blazar. But when you got Kamen Rider movies and Super Sentai already using this technology more efficiently, it's like maybe like study the craft a little bit earlier ahead of time just in case. Yeah, so you don't have to catch up as hard with your peers.
yeah.
So here we are, le creme de la creme. We are here for round 3 with the Critters. All right. So, what are your thoughts on that episode?
Episode 28.
Yeah.
I give it a 10 out of 10 because I really like the fight scene. When I first saw it, when Tiga is thinking about all of the Guts members and thinking about is this the reason why you fight? It's because you love them. And then he basically does the Chaos Blast from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah.
And he blows the monster up to smithereens just by having the monster hug him. I went, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. What's funny is so again, Hori's got beef with this thing because it's like it's easy to say we should just reduce or stop using electromagnetic technology, but it's easier said than done. Once we adapt to using certain technology, we can't just get rid of it. And yes, I am using the dub voice because I have no better way of doing a Hori impression. So it's like, shut up, Hori, you stink. No, you stink. I'm actually trying to help you guys out and consider a better battle plan. And my track record is much better than yours, considering all those times where I saved you. Like episode 24, I actually made that formula to fight that underground gasoline kaiju. Episode 22, I got the girl. Episode 16, episode 8, episode 6, episode 1. I was the one who found Daigo when he disappeared for the first time. By the way, why is Daigo the one disappearing all the time? You guys ever notice that? Oh my god, guys. I think Daigo might be Ultraman. No way, Hori. Like you're letting your stinky uniform mess with your brain. I swear, guys, I honestly think that there might be some credence that Daigo might actually be Ultraman. Just think about it. They're never in the same place twice. Well, you're never in the same place with Ultraman at the same time. Maybe you're no way. That doesn't make any sense because there's no way you'd ever be Ultraman. I never made the claim that I was. Daigo
next, you're gonna tell me that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Parker, a Spider-Man? That makes no sense. How does he take pictures of himself? Selfie stick. Yeah. So we do have a critter like trapped inside a mountain. Kind of funny. It's just trapped in there. But yeah, throughout the episode, it's like, yeah, people keep asking, it's like, why is Ultraman helping us? We as humans suck. I'm like, are we seriously ripping off Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 4 right now? Yeah, all we humans do is destroy and stuff. We seriously, okay. I think so. I think Darts just showed up from out of nowhere, or we got our scripts mixed up. Look, guys, I know I'm voiced by Wayne Grayson, but like something does not feel right here. It's like, what is even the point of humanity? We're just destroying nature. Silver lakes turn into brown swamps. It's like, and like we're graffitiing turtle shells and stuff. It's like, why do we even exist? Why does Ultraman even bother helping us? Maybe because he cares. Maybe he cares. And then Daigo starts questioning himself, and then he has a dream sequence. Very true to Joey Wheeler, how like, oh, all his friends are there to grab him by the hand, and then he suddenly wins against Odeon using the power of friendship. So too does Ultraman realize, oh my god, I have friends. Rena, Hori, Yatsuro, Shinjo, Chief, Assistant Chief, whose name I don't even know, Shinjo's sister. Like, you guys really care. And then it's full-on friendship, yeah!
The power of friendship.
Yeah. Chaos, friendship! And that scares all the other critter clouds away. And it's like perfect. And yes, Yatsuro does hit it off with Shinjo's sister. So I'm like, now I cannot see Yatsuro's face without hearing the following in the background. Bum 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 bum. I'm bringing science back. Shinjo doesn't know how to act. It's like, hey, you don't mind if I date your sister? You date my sister and you're going down. Although Shinjo has more of a Tristan Taylor personality. Hey, you stay away from my sister right now, bub. What are you gonna do? You're gonna try to put the moves on and then fail almost spectacularly? Yeah, I didn't think so. Now, would you like to learn about dice? Yeah, so those are the two main things. Yatsuro hits it off with Shinjo's sister, and Tiga learns the power of friendship and defeats Odeon in the Battle City quarterfinals. So now we're off to the Kaiba Corp Tower where we face off the other Warriors of Light. And
or
that's it for
something
the
like
episode.
that.
10 out of 10. Oh man. I have to say, one of the things that, like, I swear to God, like that scene in the Foxbox theme song where it goes, he's the one 10 stories high, save the world, Ultraman. I swear to God, that's in the final episode. I swear, I know that like that, like it's gonna be like, oh, humans have the power of light this whole time. We just have to work together and use the power of friendship to congregate this the power of light in order to let Ultraman have the last push he needs in order to defeat whatever the final monster is.
Well, you're sort of right. That the save the world part is in the last episode, but that's not exactly how it goes.
Well, I'm glad, because otherwise that would be way too predictable. Because come on, it's Foxbox. Yeah. Not gonna lie though, I do miss watching the English dubs. As bad as they are, just like hate watching them. It's just so fun, you know. And I can only imagine what kind of comedy gold they are gonna pull off with the chief being a terrible mother and dealing with her ex-husband's terrible mother.
Yeah. One may never know.
One may never know. Yep. So, shall we go to the comments? All right. Triple XYZ says, lol, the Wayne Grayson callouts. Yeah, I know. Like, I swear, it's like they're combining stuff from different Foxbox 4Kids properties. Like I wouldn't be surprised if somehow a kaiju will be defeated by a jelly donut that suspiciously looks like an onigiri.
Yes.
Yeah. Because, like imagine like a giant kaiju, just like, oh my god, it's a giant rice ball, I'm so happy. And then he tries to eat it, it's like, no, it's not a rice ball, it's a jelly donut, my one weakness. Oh man, like I would love to see that happen. You know, it would be crazy if 4Kids had control over Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Imagine what they would do with freaking Star Ninja.
Oh gosh. Yeah, with the hamburger morpher.
Hamburger morpher, cowboy themed warrior with a motorcycle bull Zord.
They'll give him a southern accent just like they did Johan in GX.
And he has a gun guitar as a weapon.
A guntar, if you will.
A guntar, yeah. It's like, it's so easy to have a gun spear, but a guntar? Yeah. The only thing missing is a baseball bat. Once you add a baseball bat to Star Ninja, he's like the ultimate American stereotype.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's got guitars, guns, hamburgers, cell phones, cowboy hat, motorcycle, buffalo.
All the American stereotypes.
All the American stereotypes. I would say all you got to do is just add ketchup to everything, but no, that's actually more of a Filipino stereotype.
Interesting.
No, for real though, they put ketchup on everything.
Huh? Now I know.
Well, even if you ever had the mixed spaghetti at a Filipino McDonald's, the tomato sauce is literally ketchup.
Interesting.
Yeah, you know what the Tagalog word for the Tagalog word for tomato sauce is?
What?
Ketchup.
Of course.
I'm not even joking. Oh, and also they don't use knives in the Philippines. You have to cut things with a spoon.
I see.
Yeah. Trust me, our producer is Filipino, and I've been to a lot of Filipino cookouts to know. Like, I bring my own knife to the parties, just in case.
Best to be prepared.
Best to be prepared. Be prepared for a great big bust. Be prepared. All right. Two returning kaiju. One highly welcomed, the other just keeps coming back. Well, hopefully it won't. Because they got scared off by the power of friendship.
The power of friendship conquers all.
Yep. Friendship. Full on friendship. Full on friendship. Friendship. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what, in case anyone was wondering, that's from Billy and Mandy. There's a
the Dinobanoids.
The Dinobanoids. and I love how they brought back the Dinobanoids in one episode for you to find out that, like, yeah, everyone hates the little Stegosaurus one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I love Billy and Mandy. That show is an underrated classic. Pair it up with Curse of Cowardly Dog, and you have perfection. I know people would say, "Well, what about Evil Concarnate?" Yo, they used to be the same show, Grim and Evil. But the thing is, like, even if you conglomerate them into one show, it's still one show. Pair it up with Curse of Cowardly Dog. Have you ever seen Greg Eagles and Monty Grabstein together? Sorry, Marty Grabstein together in one place. That is the coolest thing ever. And yeah, no, thank you, Scott Zillner, for ToonCon many years ago. And speaking of which, Marty, if you're watching this, I'm glad you're making a quick recovery. Like you're in our thoughts and stuff. So glad you're doing well, or at least doing better now. With that said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of the UltraQuest podcast. If you enjoyed, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. And please be sure to share it as well, because that helps us out with the algorithms. We do Ultraman Tiga on Mondays, Gotchard on Wednesdays, Boom Boomger on Thursdays, and Kamen Rider Kiva on Sundays. And we recently did an interview with Jared Turner. It's now up on our YouTube page, so be sure to check that out as well. On our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do movie reviews, video game news, we are currently discussing the Naked Gun trilogy. We already did the first one. We will do the second one, Naked Gun 2.5, Smell of Fear, on Saturday. So stay tuned for that. And if you want to check out our personal content, where can the ladies and gentlemen and human gears find you?
YouTube.com/AxelRanger.
And you can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kawato, and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKawato. With all that said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you guys have a great rest of your week. We know it's Monday. We have a ways to go, but we will be there to keep you entertained for 2 more of those 4 days. So, we're going to pump out content for you guys, so be sure to laugh along with us, whether you're got charting or booming about, we're there with you. And we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.